Hey, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one, man. It was a good fight this weekend. Lubin versus Sebastian Pandora. Man, what could I say? They both pull up a hell of a good fight. 2 knockdowns in the fight. Sebastian knocked down Lubin in the second round, and then Lubin came and knocked down Sebastian in the 7th round. But I just think that the fight should have been stopped a little bit earlier, man, because Sebastian Pandora, man, he's a wrecking ball, man. Like, he remind me of David Benavidez and Tyson Fury. The only reason why I say that because they both are relentless. They both are tall, just like Sebastian, and they throw a lot of punches and bunches. That fight reminded me of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. And then how David Benavidez always, obliterate all his opponents that he fight. And he got that same kind of mentality, that same fighting style. Lubin, unfortunately, he suffered a broken nose, a broken jaw, I want to say a separated shoulder. So he got to have surgery in all 3 places. And, he was on his way to come back to make his, his stamp, in that 154 weight class, with the big dogs, I still want to see who's going to win that fight out of Charlo and Castano that's coming up. But man, now you got a monkey wrench in the making, and that's gonna be hard for both of those guys. Even though Charlo, out of all 4, he packs the punch, and that's something that Lubin, he didn't have. I mean, even though he knocked him down, Sebastian was, he was saved by the bell, because if that bell hadn't rung, if he would have had at least 30 more seconds in that round, I think Lubin could have got him out of there. But man, that's gonna be a tough fight. Charlo, I'm guaranteed he's gonna win this fight against Castano, because I felt like he won the first fight. But of course, they gotta make it a little more challenging, like, we anticipated for this fight to come, that's about to happen. But yeah, man, I hate to see anybody get in the ring with this guy, cause he's like, even Terrence Crawford just came out and and said like he one of those guys that you create on a video game. He's like a cheat code, I mean, he's just good, man. Like, and at that, he don't even fight. He don't even fight the way he's supposed to fight as far as using his range. Man, fight in the inside like David Benavidez. He tall. I mean, he can take a punch and he can give a punch, and that's the good thing about Pandora. I mean, he ain't afraid to step in the phone booth and fight in the phone booth at his height. You don't really see too many guys that does that, like, David Benavidez, Tyson Fury, and Pandora. Man, those guys are relentless, man. I just hate to see, any guy go through it with those guys, man. Like, whew, man, that was a tough fight. I was on the edge of my seat, like, dang, oh, ooh, that's all I was saying, like, And I could have sworn in that second round, it did look like Lubin got knocked down twice in that second round before he actually got knocked down. And but I think Russell Moore didn't call it because he was already on his way out. I just felt like, Lubin, he came out and fought the wrong game plan, because Cunningham was telling him, like, the game plan, he just got away from it. Mike Tyson always say, everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the face. And that's what happened in that fight. I guess he felt like, you know, he can do this and he can do that, but that didn't take place. I feel sorry, you know, that it happened that way and that man had to take that kind of punishment. I just felt like, you know, the fight should have been stopped a little bit earlier. That probably could have saved, you know, Lubin from, you know, get his face discombobulated the way it did, because he looked like a bull. He had a big ass knot right here, and you could tell from those uppercuts. I mean, you getting hit two and three times with uppercuts and back and forth, man, like obliterated his nose and his jaw, and he was breathing out the mouth. He was bleeding out his nose, his mouth, and you could tell, like, man, like, stop this, bro. Like, you should have stopped this a long time ago. You just let this man took too much punishment, even though, you know, with that knockdown, he probably felt like, hey, look, you know, I'm gonna give you like probably like 2 more rounds. Now, if you can't do nothing within these 2 more rounds, I'm not gonna let you take the punishment like that he was taking, which, you know, he did. He put up a hell of a fight, and that I give him credit for, you know. And you know, he got heart, you know, and that's the heart of a lion, heart of a champion, you know. With that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. All right, one love, one life. I'm out. If you enjoy content like this and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.